These are 10 scary videos that will disturb you. Each one captures a moment that defies logical explanation, a brief tear in reality that reveals something unsettling. These are not stories, they are glimpses into the abyss, moments of pure fear that will linger long after the screen goes dark. So turn off the lights, put on your headphones, and prepare for a journey into the unknown. What you are about to see cannot be unseen. The images and sounds will stay with you, a chilling reminder of the darkness just beyond our perception. Our first clip plunges us into the heart of urban exploration, taking us inside an abandoned house, a place where memories linger and secrets hide. The exterior is weathered, a testament to years of neglect. Inside, time has stood still, frozen in a moment of forgotten history. Dust motes dance in the faint light filtering through broken windows, coating everything in a thick layer of decay. The air is heavy with the scent of mildew and the ghosts of former inhabitants. The camera operator moves cautiously, each step echoing through the silent halls. The floorboards creak underfoot, a symphony of decay accompanying their exploration. Their flashlight beam cuts through the oppressive gloom, revealing glimpses of a forgotten life. Shadows dance in the periphery, playing tricks on the eye, making it hard to discern what's real and what's imagined. As they pan across a dilapidated living room, the remnants of a once grand space are visible. Torn wallpaper peels from the walls, revealing layers of forgotten patterns. Broken furniture lies scattered, silent witnesses to a life interrupted. But then a patch of darkness stands out, deeper, more absolute than the rest. It's a void within a void, an impenetrable blackness that seems to absorb all light. Intrigued and perhaps a little unnerved, the explorer zooms in, the camera lens straining to capture something within the darkness. And then a form begins to emerge from the shadows, a vague, man-like silhouette lurking near a boarded-up window. It's an indistinct form, barely discernible from the surrounding darkness, yet undeniably present. It's perfectly still, a statue carved from night, a frozen presence in the heart of the abandoned house. It doesn't move, doesn't speak, simply exists. The explorer whispers, breath shaky, an audible gasp escaping their lips as the reality of what they're seeing begins to sink in. And then, almost imperceptibly, the darkness seems to shift, a subtle movement that suggests it's breathing, alive in some way. This isn't a shadow cast by an object, it is the object, a dark entity, a shadow being with an independent existence. The explorer backs away, panic rising, the light trembling in their hand as they take desperate steps to escape the room. The figure remains unmoving, simply watching, its silent observation more terrifying than any overt threat. The clip cuts abruptly as the explorer flees, footsteps echoing through the house, followed by the sound of a slamming door. We're left with the image of that shape burned into our minds, a haunting reminder of the darkness that lurks in the forgotten corners of the world. Was it a trick of perception, a play of light and shadow? Or was it something more sinister, something truly unexplained? The house was not empty, and the questions remain unanswered. Next, we move to a child's bedroom and a porcelain doll. The owner sets up a camera, claiming the doll is responsible for strange happenings. The video shows the doll sitting still for minutes, until its head slowly tilts to the right. No sound, no jolt, just a smooth, impossible motion. The camera captures the doll's new pose, its painted smile now a knowing smirk. The air feels colder, the silence deeper. The owner returns, gasping in shock at the doll's position. The video ends on the doll's unblinking, sideways gaze. Evil can reside in the most innocuous objects. Sometimes it waits for the perfect moment to reveal itself. Our third video takes us on a journey into the unknown, deep into the wilderness. A place where shadows dance and the air hangs heavy with unspoken tales. Two friends hike through a dense forest, their laughter echoing through the ancient trees as dusk falls. The sunlight fades, painting the sky in hues of orange and purple, a beautiful yet fleeting moment. The woods grow eerily quiet, wildlife silent. The usual symphony of nature fades into an unsettling stillness. Suddenly a whisper snakes through the trees, a sound that chills the very bone, faint, raspy, and everywhere at once. It seems to emanate from the very heart of the woods. The hikers freeze, fear palpable. Their light-hearted adventure has taken a dark and unexpected turn. The whisper comes again, closer, a haunting presence drawing near, almost forming a word that promises something sinister. Without a word, they run, their instincts screaming at them to escape, crashing through the undergrowth, desperate to put distance between themselves and the unseen entity. The camera blurs with motion, capturing the raw terror of their flight, their panicked breathing the only soundtrack, each gasp a testament to their mounting fear. The whisper seems to follow, a malevolent presence on the wind, a constant reminder of the danger they face. They burst onto a dirt road, a beacon of hope in the encroaching darkness, collapsing in relief. The ordeal has left them shaken and breathless. The video offers no explanation for the voice, leaving us to ponder its origin and intent. Sometimes the forest holds secrets best left undisturbed, mysteries that should remain shrouded in shadow. The night drapes itself over the neighborhood, a canvas of deep blues and blacks. A late-night walk, a simple, solitary act. The air is still, carrying only the faintest whisper of a breeze, quickly turns into a nightmare. The familiar streets transform, shadows lengthening and twisting into grotesque shapes. What was once comforting becomes menacing. The filmer strolls a quiet street, camera in hand, dog at their side, seeking perhaps a moment of peace, a break from the confines of home. The rhythmic padding of paws on the pavement is the only sound. Passing a dark house, a seemingly ordinary dwelling, the camera lingers on a ground-floor window. There's a subtle unease, a feeling of being watched. Suddenly, unexpectedly, a pale, gaunt face appears inside, a fleeting glimpse of something unnatural, something deeply disturbing. Large eyes, wide and vacant, stare back. The mouth is agape in a silent scream, a horrifying expression frozen in time. It's a visage of pure terror. The filmer freezes, paralyzed by fear. The dog whines, sensing the palpable dread in the air. The camera, shaking violently, betrays the sheer panic of the moment. The face remains unmoving, a spectre of pure dread, its gaze unwavering, piercing the darkness. It's a moment suspended in time, a nightmare made real. After a few agonizing seconds that feel like an eternity, the filmer flees, driven by primal fear. The video ending abruptly in a blur of motion, a desperate escape from the unknown. We're left with the haunting image seared into our minds, the lingering presence of that face, a chilling reminder of the darkness that lurks just beyond our perception. We lock our doors, reinforce our windows, all to keep danger out. But what if it's already inside, a silent intruder within the very walls we consider safe? Sometimes the real terror isn't the monster under the bed, but what waits unseen in the dark corners of our own homes, feeding on our fears. The illusion of safety, the comfort we find within our homes, is just that, an illusion, a fragile shield against the unknown horrors that may be closer than we think. This next clip brings terror into the heart of the home. The kitchen. A security camera records a perfectly ordinary afternoon. Suddenly, a coffee mug slides across the counter and shatters. Cabinet doors fly open, plates crash to the floor. Utensils are flung, objects fly, chaos erupts. There's no one in the room, just a violent, invisible force. The destruction is swift and inexplicable. After 30 seconds, silence returns, the kitchen in ruins. The camera records the aftermath, a silent witness. Sometimes, the most terrifying threats are the ones we cannot see. The footage is a chilling testament to poltergeist activity. Abandoned hospitals are magnets for the paranormal. Urban explorers venture into a decaying corridor, flashlight beams dancing across empty doorways. At the end of a hallway, a tall, slender figure appears, just at the edge of the light. The explorers gasp, trying to focus the camera, but the figure vanishes. No open doors, no escape, just empty darkness. They search, but find nothing. The sense of being watched is overwhelming. The clip ends with them staring into the space where the apparition stood. Sometimes a fleeting glimpse is all it takes to confirm you're not alone. The hospital's halls hold secrets that refuse to rest. Laughter is usually a sign of joy unless it comes from an empty room. A paranormal investigator sets up a camera in a bare, abandoned bedroom. He asks questions into the silence, waiting for a sign. Suddenly, High-pitched metallic laughter fills the room. The sound is clear, but there's nothing there. The investigator flinches, composure broken. The laughter cuts off, leaving a chilling silence. He asks for another sign, but the moment has passed. Even joyful sounds can become terrifying when they come from the unseen. The video is a stark reminder not all laughter is innocent. Sometimes it's a warning. Sometimes the most frightening things are the ones we barely see. A home security camera records a quiet night. The family dog suddenly growls, staring down the hallway. A dark, formless shadow darts behind a bedroom door impossibly fast. The dog barks, alarmed. The movement is too quick, too fluid to be human. Was it a trick of the light or something else? The speed and silence are what make it so unnerving. Some presences exist just on the edge of our perception. Mirrors show us ourselves, or so we believe. A young woman films herself in her bathroom mirror, chatting cheerfully. She leans in, then pulls back, smiling. For a split second, her reflection distorts. Eyes black, mouth stretched impossibly wide. She screams, dropping the phone. The camera catches her terrified face. The reflection is normal again. The distortion lasted only an instant, but it was enough. The laws of physics briefly suspended, revealing something monstrous. Who or what is looking back at us? Sometimes the mirror is a portal for unimaginable horror. Our final clip comes from a security camera in an empty office lobby. The scene is still anticipation heavy. Suddenly, a transparent, shimmering apparition glides across the marble floor. It pauses, form coalescing, almost human but not quite. It surveys the lobby, then continues toward the elevators. Passing through the light, it becomes more ethereal, then vanishes. The lobby is empty again, but the sense of dread lingers. This is undeniable evidence of the paranormal. Sometimes the cold eye of a camera captures what we're not meant to see. The building's silence is never truly empty. If you made it this far, you're braver than most. We've witnessed impossible phenomena and glimpsed a reality more terrifying than we admit. The fear lingers, touching our most primal anxieties. Which clip disturbed you most? Let us know in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more chilling content. Until next time, stay safe and keep your lights on.